are today, folks, in Bountiful, Utah, and we're going to be talking to Erin Otley about her beautiful pink Barbie Corvette. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Good for you. That's awesome. So, Erin, this is a unique situation. You get to understand what's going on here. Rachel went to go see the movie Barbie with Grant a couple of weeks ago, and she decided that she was going to create the opportunity for a pink Barbie Corvette to show up. And then, of course, you sent me a message on Facebook saying, yeah, let's do this. Why not, right?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! And when you sent me the picture, it was white. So, of course, I didn't think anything of it.
Oh, I think it was the old picture?
It must have been.
Yeah, because it was pink when I think it was already pink, but maybe I sent you an old picture.
Yeah, the picture you sent me was a white Corvette because it would have flagged right away if I'd have noticed that. So I give Rachel your information so she can call and kind of give you a little pre-interview. And she calls me back. She goes, oh my God, Carl, it's a Barbie pink Corvette. So this is really kind of cool. So it's a matter of manifestation. Here we are. Yes. So thank you for spending time with us today.
Yeah, well, and that's me getting it was a big manifestation.
So let's talk about that.
Yeah. So I've been dreaming about it since I was a little girl.
Okay.
Like I played Barbies. I'm a huge fan of Barbies. Not so much the movie.
Okay.
I fell asleep during the movie.
I haven't seen the movie.
So I will give it another chance, but I just felt like it was a little, anyway, onto the Corvette.
Sure. So,
talking about it with my friends, and I have some friends that do like vision boards and all that kind of good stuff. And she just finally said, she's just like, what's holding you back? Like, why haven't you made this happen? Like, you can do it, right? I'm like, well, yeah, I can do it. But, you know, you have all these rules. I have to have this done first. I should do it this way, should do it that way. And she's just like, well, go get it. If you can do it, then go get it. So I think it was that same day I marched over to my credit union and I just filled out an application for a loan, you know, and they, of course, approved me. And my other good friend is a huge Corvette fan, and she and her husband helped me find it, got a really good deal on it.
That's awesome.
And so, anyway, it's funny because the person who sold it was my friend, one of my good friends. It was her son's name.
Oh, really?
So it's just kind of like it just meant to be.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you manifested it by saying, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to go for.
Well, and even just having people like encourage me and say, like, ask those questions, like, why not? Why not? So I feel like I've kind of led my life, like following my dreams and stuff, kind of. I mean, I'm not always following my dreams. Sometimes I get in like those ruts and stuff and self-doubt, but like I help other people find their dreams and go for their dreams. And so I think it just kind of the universe kind of bringing it full
the flow.
Circle. Yeah.
Nice. That's very nice.
You know, and I believe in God. I think God blessed me with good friends, blessed me with, you know, good neighbors, and, you know, to believe in myself. So,
very good.
And that I can have cool shit.
Damn right.
So,
okay, so I understand there's more of a backstory to it than that, though. Yeah. You want to share that with me?
So I went through a divorce.
Okay.
And it's actually coming up on the 5 years that he left. And I got this last November. I actually test drove it on our anniversary date, which I didn't plan that to be that way. It just kind of how things happened. Like I helped encourage him to get his dreams, and he decided he didn't want to be part of this anymore. And so it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to keep on going and enjoy my life. And like, seriously, live it the best. Like every time I need to get in the car and get some therapy, I call it gasoline therapy. I just rev it up. I go fast. I whip around the corners. My friends always joke saying I'm giving them whiplash, but it's like, it's so much fun.
I know how it feels. It is so much fun. That's awesome.
Yeah. So far I've got it up to 140-ish. So I will go faster than that. I'm gonna like get some lessons, because one thing I want to do is like burn the tires. Like I've replaced the tires, and so the old ones I want to just rip them up all the way. So
that's awesome. Yeah. So you want to take it to the track?
Oh, I've been out there twice.
Have you been out there twice?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes, and I have a new bosom buddy out there.
That's awesome.
Samantha.
Samantha.
Yes. So,
that's very awesome. Yeah. So when you bought the car, it was white, right?
Oh, it was so boring.
It was so boring.
So vanilla.
So when you went to go have it painted and you told the person who was painting it, this is what I want.
So it was actually my friend's son.
Okay.
He's like, okay, kind of like, what pink are you looking for? And I'm like, Barbie, like hot pink, bubblegum, watermelon, like everything, all my favorites. So, and I told him I love rainbow colors, and the sun, it will sparkle like a little glitter rainbow. And so when I went and picked it up though, it was overcast. And so like the sun wasn't shining, and it was really pretty pink. but he's just like, you're gonna love it even more when the sun comes out. And it was so true. And like the sun came out, it was just like, oh,
that's awesome.
I was so giddy. Like I think I screamed a little bit. And just,
did you pee your pants a little bit?
No, but like I've been known to do that too. So
what else do your friends have to say about you and your pink Corvette?
everybody loves it.
That's awesome.
But there's only been a couple people that gave me some shit for it. They're like, you're gonna ruin it, wrapping it pink. I'm like, don't rain on my parade.
Right.
Don't rain on my parade. So
One thing
I did it anyway. I wrapped it anyway.
One thing you hear on the Corvette Facebook pages all the time is, it's your car, you do what you want. Be yourself happy with the car, no matter what the color is, of course. And there's some pretty outrageous colors out there. And I don't think you've posted this on Facebook in this color that I've seen. So you get to post it in this color.
I think I did.
Oh, okay. So that's the Utah Corvette owners?
I think so.
Yeah. Are you a member of the Corvette Club here in Utah at all?
I think so.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I don't know. I'm having a Barbie moment. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm part of and how to do this and that. But I want to get I want to get my butt into some car shows.
That would be that.
I want to like race it at the track. The lady that I met at the track, Samantha, she got a pass and she took me around on the track some, which was really fun. So
that would be fun. I would like to go around with the track. You driving on the track. That'd be a blast.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah. My car is nothing compared to your car as far as performance goes, but I mean, it's pretty. But
it's so fun. It's so fun.
Yeah, so. That's awesome. Yeah, that'd be fun to get in the car and I want to see you with a helmet on. Yeah. And just going for it.
Did I send you guys some of those pictures, I thought?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Did Grant get them? Oh,
maybe it was the dating app that I was getting those ready for. So I'm like kind of going through my pictures, and like that was one of the fun ones because that was like a dream come true, like going out on the racetrack. So my grandma Lillian, she loved watching racing. She loved watching football. So it's like I feel like I got this streak from her. My great grandma had a Nova. And my brother, actually, my second oldest brother, Jay, he inherited the Nova when she quit driving. And so he told us we could not tell my mom how fast he would take us to school because, oh my gosh, he'd go so fast.
Grandmother racer.
So fun. So yeah, like I think it's just in my blood. Like even though I don't know how to change the oil yet, I want to learn. Like I want to learn how to do all these cool projects and stuff.
So you've had this out of the track.
Yeah, out in Grantsville.
Grantsville, okay.
The Grantsville one.
Okay, that's at the Larry H. Miller. Yeah.
Maybe somebody else owns it now. I'm not sure.
I think they did sell. Yes.
But yeah.
So you've taken it out to the track, and you said you've got how fast again?
140.
And what was that like?
Sam might have got it faster.
Who's Sam?
So Samantha, the cute gal that she has a Corvette too.
Gotcha.
Her fiance was like, "Do you want a Corvette or do you want an engagement ring?" And she's like, "I want a Corvette."
Hell yeah!
So you'll have to interview those two.
Okay.
They're amazing. Franco, I think it's Franco Racing, and Samantha Penny, I think is her name.
Okay,
so
cool.
She's such a cutie.
That's awesome.
A cutie. So we just had so much fun.
Did you do it in steps when you were getting up to the 140?
First, she took me drifting in her car. She has her set up to drift, and we were just smoking all over. She was amazing. And then she got permission. Like we kind of rolled out there and got permission from one of the guys to give us so they put a sticker on my hood. I guess there's something I have to do to be able to drive out there. But again, I'm new to this. I don't know what I'm doing, so I got to learn because I want to go out there again. And in fact, I've been out there again, but I guess there's things I need to read. I just want somebody to tell me. Just like walk me through it. Hold my hand. Just like Lady Gaga, hold my hand. Where's my microphone? I got a couple pink toy microphones.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
Like I got a Corvette list starting on my little playlist that I play.
That's awesome.
You know, all the fun, sing my heart out songs.
That's awesome. So do you drive this every day?
Every day it's sunny.
Every day. How many miles did it have on it when you got it?
Not many.
And how many does it have on it now?
A lot.
A lot? That's what they're for.
I'm like, the upholstery's kind of getting my butt cheek prints in it, so.
That's what they're for. I've had my car for 31 years. They're meant to be driven. It's a lot of fun.
I'm like, I don't want it to collect dust.
Absolutely
I want to burn rubber.
Right.
So.
That's awesome. Cool. So, what was the car you had before this one?
So I still have my other car. It's the Toyota Sienna. I got the Mama Mobile with all the bells and whistles. It's an older one, but it's got like 2 sunroofs, so all-wheel drive.
Toyotas are good cars. There's nothing to complain about there.
I can fit my kayak in it, so I can go out and play and be a mermaid in the water.
There you go. So you went from a minivan to a hot rod. Right. I mean, these cars are...
Because this is in my blood. blood.
Right, this is in your blood, okay?
Right.
So, but the van was in your blood?
Oh yeah, because I'm like a nurturing mama.
Gotcha.
So
Okay, that makes sense then. So you got a little bit of that hot-blooded in you about this car. This is a race car. I mean, nowadays they're race cars.
oh yeah.
They are absolute race cars. So that's pretty amazing. So going from the minivan, getting in this car, tell me what your first drive was like.
Oh my gosh. I was giddy. So my friend was in the car with me, Stephanie, and she held on to both bars and she's just like, oh shit. And she doesn't cuss. Like she's been very good. She gave up drinking, went back to church, but I drove it fast. I just stepped on the gas and it's just fun.
Where was your first drive?
So I bought it from a guy up in South Ogden.
Okay.
So I kind of had to be careful because like the roads were like new construction and a little rough, but and then the drive home, like after I went up and signed the papers. So one day was sunny and nice and great. And then, we live in Utah. The other day was like crazy snowstorm. And I'm driving home white knuckling it because I'm just like so scared. And there was this accident that happened right in front of me. I'm just like, what the? But anyway, I was going slow and like I avoided it. And
you made it home okay.
Yes. So I'm like, whew. I'm like, getting sweaty just thinking about that. That was like nervous because it was the first day driving it home. I just barely signed all the paperwork and got the keys in my hand, and
there you go.
So
that's pretty awesome. Okay.
But the other thing I wanted to
keep going.
Just go ahead and tell you is before I got the Corvette, like I had like an old one. I was kind of looking like to get one around the year that I was born. So I'm 79, so somewhere around there, like the old fashioned, like
same generation as mine,
ones. Yeah. And that's what I was kind of hoping to get, is just something like cool birth year, But so my dad died a while ago, and I felt like he was talking to me or something. Like I didn't hear him like talking to me, but like I just had this feeling that he wanted me to be safe. He wanted his little princess to be safe. So I have 3 older brothers.
Okay.
And he finally got the girl, and I was number 4, and he was so excited. And my mom hates girly stuff. My mom hates pink and princesses, and like she's into football. And she's just like, what am I gonna do if this girl likes Barbies and stuff? Like, what's gonna happen? And what am I gonna do? And anyway, I feel like he's on the other side wanting me to be safe, like get a newer car, something with lots of safety features, and I don't think he would complain about it being pink.
I don't think one did.
I think he's proud of me. So
that's pretty awesome. Yeah, pretty awesome. We tend to have a lot of father stories about Corvettes, don't we? Kind of interesting, kind of cool.
Okay, so another cool story about Corvettes. Growing up, so I grew up back east of Maryland, and our friends, like my brother, his best friend, we were always over at their house. We'd always go out on the lake together, boating and camping, and they restored Corvettes. So my mom would always get to go for rides, but I was always like, I want a Corvette, and I didn't never get to go for a ride. But anyway, he's a mechanic, worked on planes, and worked on like his Corvette all the time. And so it was fun. Like we'd go to Dairy Queen. I remember like the summers, like turning on like the cruising music and going to Dairy Queen. Anyway, for their 50th anniversary, they sold their old restored Corvette that was gorgeous. I'm thinking, why would you do that? But they built like the brand new Corvette, like, and they cruised across America and visited all of his friends for their 50th anniversary.
That's nice. So the seed for Corvettes was planted a long time ago when you were a little girl. That's pretty awesome. Because that's another common thread that we have with some of the interviews that we're doing is that very early instant when they recognize what a Corvette is. And that's kind of why it was like it was for me too as well. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah. Very awesome.
It's like, like you can have your dreams come true.
Absolutely.
So that's why I want to keep telling everybody is go for your dreams.
Absolutely. Well, this is a perfect example of it. So you can make your dreams come true, as you stated. And did you have that moment of, I've done it, I've got it?
I sure did.
And what did that feel like?
So it was when my friend and I we got dolled up to go down to the Grand America. We both had matching like glamour gown dresses, and we both had my coat. I had like this brand new winter coat that had like fur around it. Got it at the Nordstrom rack, like it was marked down. I like getting a good deal. So, but anyway, she had like this hot pink fur coat, and we both had our like matching gowns. And anyway, she got in the car, and hearing her scream. Like she was just like screaming, and it's like echoey in the garage, in the parking garage down there. And she's just like, oh my gosh, I didn't know it was a stingray. And so she's just excited. And then like I'm jumping up and down, and just we're squealing in the parking garage because she just revved it up. She revved it up hard. She was just like pushing on it. So
that's awesome. You let her drive it.
Oh, of course.
That's awesome.
And it started snowing, and I was like getting nervous to let her drive it, but like I had to let her drive it. Like she helped me make this happen. So we'd sat around the fire, you know, just talking about dreams and goals and stuff. And she was the one that just really asks those hard questions, like, what's keeping you from it? Like, you know, why haven't you gotten it yet? Like, what's your next step? That's another thing I think she said a lot over and over, was like, what's your next step to make it happen?
There's no accident that you reached out, and this is the total manifestation of what we were looking for. And so thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, this is so fun.
It is so much fun, isn't it?
I get to put on my sparkly pants and my sparkly shoes.
Did you write a little jingle?
No, we did not write a jingle.
With my?
Did you write a jingle? We talked about it.
Oh no, but I have a jingle. My jingle is so good, yeah. So.
That's awesome. Keep going. Keep going.
I'm going to Nashville one day, baby.
So I noticed you've got what hanging from the mirror?
Blue fuzzy balls.
What about a radar detector?
That I need to get.
Okay.
I haven't been pulled over yet.
Okay.
But I hear if I do get pulled over and they see that, it's like instant ticket. So I need to go out to my friend and have them put in I guess there's like a hidden radar detector that
I would imagine.
Which I think would still be cheaper than a big ass ticket.
Right.
So
yeah, I can imagine that the police officer would probably go, yeah, you're trying to get away from me. No, I'll show you. I can imagine that.
And it's like, hey, just forget that ticket ever happened and let's go for a ride.
Right.
So
I know, right?